Hi everyone, you're welcome back to our Igbo lesson class today. Today we'll be discussing about what we call Udaume, which is the vowel in Igbo language. There are 8 different vowels in Igbo alphabet. We'll be talking about them. They are A, E, O, O. Today we'll be learning on how to pronounce them in different wordings that could actually help us to pronounce them. So follow me after this short break.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome back. Yesterday, like I said, we are going to discuss about 8 different vowels, that is Udaume in Igbo language today. The first one is A. Igbo word example is azo, fish in English. Azo, fish. This sounds like A. A is the stressing word, that is when it says Udaume, the word that you call with strength, in depth. Azo. It's not a word you put a bit pressure to call it azo. So Udaume, that is exactly what it means. And that A stands on clear. In English, you can represent it with a word that they say mama. Mama. That's A, both medium and last, putting a very little strength, mama, to call, to make it sound well. Just like you want to say opportunity. That is also a vowel, which is clearly stated to make us to understand what we are talking about. Now, the second one, which is Igbo words example of that is ebe. Ebe, where? Ebe. So you see that ebe is like you stretch it a little bit long. For instance, you saying in an English word example, plate. That's a plate. That is also denoted in the vowels or in Udaume in Igbo alphabets. The next one is A, that is, you can say in English I. A. The example in Igbo is Igwe, the sky. And what is the watchword there? Sounds like that long A sounds, A, which can be denoted in English B. And the other one, which is A, the Igbo word example there says ega to go, but you can see it's in a short form, that is I. Ega, it was not stressed, but he put a little bit of pressure or a bit of strength to call it ega. So in that way you can understand it. O. The Igbo example of that one is onye, person. It sounds like O. You can say O, which that O is lengthened a little bit. Onye. An Igbo English example is like police. That O is stressed a little bit, police. But the second O that is following is O, which is this one that is following O, moon. And the short term of that O, is stressed a little bit, but the is following this. But you will find out that you put in a little bit strength to call it for instance, in English you say office. So that is it. But the last part of it is yo, that is O. Ubua is the example in Igbo. Ubua, that is now, sounds like O from the small to the big one stressed. O. In English, you can call it like boo. And the U that had points in the dots at the bottom. In Igbo example, you can say hapo, leave, hapo. You can see that U is being called with throat, the sound from throat, hapo, hapo, hapo. You understand? It is called like that. It's just like in English, you say took. It's from the sound from the throat that controls for you to be able to call it in that way, and for it to make a meaning, and for people to understand what you are really talking about. So practicing all this regularly on your own will help you to be able to know how to call this and even use it to create a word, or when making a sentence in a word, be able to call accurate wording so that it will make a meaning. And doing so, you are doing so well in learning Igbo. So keep practicing, keep learning, play the video often, make a challenge on learning how to pronounce those wordings and the word on it actually the way I pronounce it. Doing so, you will progress in your Igbo lesson, and see you in my next lesson. Cheers.